Hi, everyone. Catherine Corona here. Welcome. Welcome to this morning's, afternoon's, evening, whatever time it is for you, reflections and meditations. And today I'm really excited to talk to you in terms of putting in context the meditation we're going to do today, which is a meditation on healing. And it's a particular inner technique that I learned from a teacher of mine called John Morton, who is the protege of the teacher I studied with, John Roger. John Roger passed. John Morton sort of took over the mantle. And he taught me this technique that we're going to go inward and teach you. But the context I wanted in terms of the reflection is the mental and emotional part of illness. Or you could even say, which we need these days, maybe not the strongest immune system, or aches and pains, which you can call an illness. It's an illness in the body, disease. And I was reading Catherine Ponder. Catherine Ponder has a book on healing and a lot of other books, and she was a unity minister back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. She says that all illness comes from ill thoughts and ill feelings. I had a person I knew who I can't even remember her name now, but she told me she had Crohn's disease, and the doctors wanted to remove part of her colon. And so she went to a school that I went to, University of Santa Monica, which has a degree in spiritual psychology. And she said, because I knew I could heal it if I went there. Because they work on mental and emotional healing, wellness, and spiritual healing, to just simplify what they do. And so I said, did you heal it? She goes, yes. So I want to say that I'm not saying that it's not important to seek medical attention when you need medical attention, but I'm saying that the attention also needs to be on your mental and emotional level if you have an ache, a pain, a dis-ease, an illness, and work that level. And I've just been watching people that the only thing they know how to do is go to a doctor and the doctor will fix it. And the doctors don't fix it. They don't fix everything. And you also give your responsibility over to a doctor. What I've done in my history in the past is work with the doctors, work my levels, mental, emotional, spiritual, go to a doctor for their levels when I need it, and work together on that. There are some things that I have found in my experience, doctors can't even get close to healing. So I had cancer back 6 years ago or so, 5 years ago. And the tumor that I had crushed what's called the ureter. Ureter is a tube basically that goes from the kidney to the bladder, and it crushed it, and the kidney got hydronephrosis, meaning it just blew up and started dying, and it made me feel really sick. And what they do is they put in a nephrostomy bag. So there was no fix for it. And I didn't want to live like that. Couldn't go swimming. The dressing had to be changed twice every 2 days. You have this open wound. It's just, so there was no fix for it. So my teacher, John Morton, one day he was doing a seminar, he pulled me to the side and he said, and we're going to do this. Take the soul because it's perfect. The soul is perfect, and superimpose it on your body. So your body can kind of start to attune to the perfection of the soul. And in that, your body can be healed. So I did that every day for 33 days. I don't know, 33 days is just a magic number, but it was the 33rd day that I knew it was healed. There were no fireworks. There was no big deal that went on. It was just like, that's healed. So I called the urologist. At that point, I had a stent from the kidney out. It was so painful, I couldn't hardly walk. And but they told me I'd have to live with a nephrostomy bag or a stent the rest of my life. I said, just take the kidney out. And they said, no, in your case, you're not a candidate for that. Can't do that. You're going to have to live with one of these things or another. There was a surgery, but the surgery was huge and may not work. And it was a big, long involved surgery. And they said it may not even work. So that wasn't a great option. So I did that process, putting the perfection of the soul itself, tuning into the soul, putting it in my body, which we're going to do in a minute. And I knew it was healed one day. So I called the urologist and I said, I want you to take the stent down. He said, no, he actually answered, which is amazing. I can't do that. You're going to lose your kidney. You're going to get really sick again. I said, okay, how long? I'll do a deal with you. If you can take out the stent, how long does it take to know if I have hydronephrosis again? 1 week, he said. I said, okay, I'll come back in 1 week and we'll do the test and see. So that's what I did. And I had the test and he comes in and I said, I have to tell you, I am so surprised, but you don't have hydronephrosis. Your kidney is fine. So what happened was the ureter healed itself. It healed itself. From that, I've been doing that process when I have an ache or pain. Sometimes, of course, we have to go to the doctors, but we have the power within us to heal ourselves as well. Which is not saying don't ever go to the doctor. Absolutely not. It's just to say there's a part that you can do, and there is an inner power. And you can take that power, claim that power for yourself, and work it and heal yourself. And it can be physical, it can be mental, emotional. If you have anxieties or doubts, or there's a part of you that feels depressed or gets really emotional and it drives you crazy, or whatever's not quite in balance, you can work to heal that through that inner power yourself. And then work with the doctors when you need to. Or some things will just heal that way. So let's try it. That's the meditation for today. So you ready? Are you game? You ready to try this? Oh, and by the way, that doctor said that my kidney it had been messed with so much, had been so injured that he said it would die and just slowly shrivel up and die. But it didn't. And in fact, the BUN and creatinine that they check have come almost back to normal. So somehow that kidney has also regenerated itself, which the medical science says is impossible. So let's do this. Let's find your breath and breathe in. And let your breath out slowly, calmly, easily. Let whatever you've been doing before this just go. Even let the thoughts that I just said, just let them go. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And today, put your attention on anywhere in your consciousness where the power of healing resides. It's within your body itself. It's within the wisdom of the mechanisms of your body. It's within the consciousness of your body. That part of your body that keeps your breath going without you ever having to think of it. Keeps your heart beating without you thinking of it. That keeps all the systems of your body functioning fully strong, vital, with energy. There is a subtle consciousness within your body that you can bring to your awareness, that you can give a name to and develop a relationship with. This body of yours has served you so well. It's your vehicle to live on this earth, to grow as a human, to serve others, to experience joy and loving and peace, creativity, contribution. This body has served you miraculously well. And it has a voice. It has a way of communicating with you. Sometimes it's aches, it's pains, it's dis-ease. In the mental emotional level, it's concerns, doubts, anxieties, feelings of being blue, nervousness, whatever that is, that's a way it's communicating with you. That something needs your attention. And sometimes we ignore that and just think, oh, it's just an ache and pain. Oh, it's just a worry. But it's a symptom of something deeper, something that's working to get your attention because it has a need that's not being met. Maybe it needs you to spend more time taking care of your body. Maybe it needs you to spend more time taking care of it in a particular way. Maybe it has a need that it's trying to reveal to you. Maybe it needs a different type of food, or more of a certain food, or less of certain foods, or eating at different times. Maybe it needs more water. Maybe it needs less caffeine. Maybe it needs you just to acknowledge that the body has its own wisdom and consciousness. Maybe it needs more loving. So we'll just take a few moments to listen. And if you can't quite hear it, it's okay to mock it up in your imagination. What would it say to you if you could hear it? So let's just take a few moments. And this body of ours, we just invite it to speak to us in a way that we can understand of what its needs might be in this moment, of how you can serve it, for it has served you. Let's take a couple minutes. Whatever you may have heard, or even just imagine you have heard, just make note of it. Say it over to yourself so you remember it. And let's go deeper. Let's just thank our bodies for its information. And let's acknowledge that you can choose to give it what it needs right now. Whatever you have heard or imagine you may have heard, you can give it that. And feel that peace when it hears. Your body, the wisdom of your body hears that you will fulfill what it needs. And we'll remember that when we come back. And now we're going to invite your soul to come forward. That place that is eternal. It's like a complete replica of your body, your mind, your emotions, every part of your physical form, but in perfection, in absolute and utter perfection. That is your soul. We invited it to come present. And you can begin to see and feel its presence, its calmness, its peace, its radiance, its light, its sound and harmony with all there is. Its harmony with the earth, its harmony with the heavens. And it is delighted that you've invited it in your consciousness in this moment. And now we invite your soul to move into your body, to move its perfection, itself, its own soulic body into your physical form. That all in your body resonates like a tuning fork with the perfection of your soul. That all places within your body that need balancing, release of tension, of illness, come into the perfection of the soul. Through your nervous system, through your skeletal system, muscular system, digestive system, brain, endocrine system, bones, ligaments, fascia, hormones, blood, circulation, and all your organs. Heart becomes the soulic heart. Liver is the perfection of the liver in the soul. Pancreas, bladder, kidneys, gallbladder, appendix, lungs, brain, everything else, every cell, DNA, RNA, every component of the cells, all scar tissue is released in the perfection of the soul. There's no scar tissue in the soul. There's no disease in the soul. There's just perfection. Again, that soul is within your body, and all parts of your body are now coming into perfect resonance, perfect harmony, perfect mimicking of the perfection of the soul. All disease is released. All aches and pains are released. And now that soul is in your emotional body. All hurt, disappointment, emotional injury, times when you weren't treated as you would have liked, the pain of that, fears, it's all released in the perfection of the emotional aspects of your soul. All is well. All the emotional body now is resonating in radiance, in light, in godliness. And now You're aware of your soulic body in your mental body, and all thoughts, and all habitual thoughts, all addictive thoughts are melted away in the perfection of the mental body of the soul. That all your thoughts are of goodness, are creative, are intuitive, are present in the moment, are uplifting. See the goodness in all people, situations, and yourself. All your thoughts are beautiful. All your thoughts are beautiful. They're the thoughts of the soul. And now your soul, and you're aware of it in your subconscious, unconscious. So anything that has been lodged in that place that you're not really aware of because it's unconscious, subconscious, just beneath the consciousness, that level, you don't need to know what it is, but now it is infused with soul, infused with the perfection, the upliftment, the godliness, the radiance of soul. Anything that was lodged in the unconscious, subconscious, that is not of the soul is released and transmuted into that soulic radiance. And any other aspects of your consciousness, the child within, the basic self, the conscious self, the high self, all come into harmony, to alignment with your soul. You are vibrating now in the ecstatic bliss of the soul. All is healed. All is healed. And whatever needs to be learned, however you need to grow, if you need to grow in compassion, in loving, through illness or injury, those lessons are also learned. You are worthy to live in a body that feels amazing. You deserve to have emotions that are uplifted and happy and joyful. You are worthy to have thoughts that are beautiful. You are worthy to be awakened to the awareness and consciousness of the soul, of the goodness of who you are as a loving, creative, blissful, ecstatic being. It's who you truly are. It's your nature. It's the love that we were created from, and which we can live within, and is our home where we shall return. And yet we can have it now in this life. Breathe in your soul, every part of your beingness. Bring back to your consciousness what the body wisdom told you were some micro steps you could take. And if you choose, you could do this meditation for 33 days and see where it leads. All can be healed. All is healed in the soul. It is done. Breathe in. Find your breath, find your body, stretch. Gratefulness for this process and gratefulness for the steps you took to heal. Oh, felt so good. Thank you for joining me with that. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely going to do this for 33 days, and I have some things to heal. See you next time. Thank you so much. Love you. Namaste.